work. Nobody want to talk about it. But if you're wearing these masks and you just decided on your break you want to get some Doritos and you put that mask back on, you don't want to have that Dorito stank in your mouth. Breathing all that in. You already got to breathe in your own dang on CO2. So who wants to breathe in Dorito CO2? Not me. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. I am your fave nurse B. Okay, so this is in no particular order. So the first thing on my list for my ladies is to make sure that you have some type of toiletry bag. Now men can have a toiletry bag too, but this is one that my mom got me right when I became a nurse. It's so cute, and I will link some down below from Amazon. They are affiliate links, so I do get a little kickback when you all buy something from there. But anyways, what I like to keep in my toiletry bag is I keep in here some pads, tampons. I also have just a scent, you know, some type of spray, deodorant in here. I don't necessarily take this whole thing into the job. I'll leave it in my car, so if I need it I can run in my car and grab it. But you might want to keep something smaller than this in your actual work bag, or just take out some items and put them in your work bag. And make sure you always have some type of sanitary napkin, something to make sure you smell good, because you never know what you're walking into in some of these jobs. I know some people don't like to wear like fragrances and stuff to work, but I do. So that's that, because you're smelling stuff all day, so sometimes you just want to spray and make things smell a little bit better for yourself. Okay, so definitely get you a toiletry bag with all of your essentials in there. The next thing is I like to take, of course, this is for everybody, you need to take some type of supplies, pens, Sharpies, highlighters, those type of things. You might not always need highlighters. I know people when they do their report sheets, so when we do like the shift change or anytime like you have a report sheet, you'll like highlight, okay, I have to give this person Aggie checks, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to call the doctor. You'll like highlight it and you have different colors. Some people like to do that because they're very organized. Not necessarily me, but definitely have something like that. So let me show you what's in my little box. I don't carry this into work all the time, but I do keep it in my car, because sometimes if I'm at work and I have time, I'll actually like do my planning in my planner, or I like to like write out stuff, and I like to use different colors and things like that. So I do like to keep this on me in case I want to work on something while I'm at work, of course on break or whatever. So in here what I like to keep, oh, and also in that toiletry bag, keep yourself some lip gloss. I know that, or lip chap, something. I know with these masks on that we wear, like you don't necessarily like to like apply a lip product on you, but you still might want to have some lip chap in there, or when you get off you might want to make sure your lips is popping. Okay, I just have some different pens and, like I said, highlighters and markers. But if you just need to take three things with you: a pen, a backup pen, and a Sharpie. Okay, these three things: a pen, a backup pen, because more than likely you're gonna lose your pen or somebody's gonna steal it. And also a Sharpie, because when you're doing treatments on people you have to write out things. If anything, more than likely you're gonna need a Sharpie at some point throughout your shift, trust me. Okay, if you're passing pills, you got to write the person's name on a little cup or something like that, get you a Sharpie. Make sure you always have Sharpies with you. This is life. Okay, and then a pen and a backup pen, especially somebody want to use a pen. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll have my really good pen, and then I'll keep in here like a pen that I don't too much care about, and be like, here, you can use this pen in case they steal it or you forget to ask them for it. Boom, you're not losing one of your good pens. And I have a video talking specifically about pens, because nurses are pen freaks, so go check out that video. I think I have 2 videos talking about the best pens for nurses. I actually write with them and show you gel pens as well as ballpoint pens, because yeah, we're nerds when it comes to pens. Okay, make sure you have your supplies with you. You don't have to keep them in a little box like this, but I always knew a nurse that she kept stuff in boxes like this, and I used to love it. But as an agency nurse, I like to keep have a light load. I don't like to carry a lot of stuff into work, but when I used to work at an actual facility, I would like to carry this into the facility. Somebody asks to borrow a pen, you already got them there with you. Is, of course, make sure you have your name badge. You always want to make sure you have your name badge. And I got this badge rail from a company called Reflections by Zaina. Go support her. She's a nurse, so it's a nurse-owned, female-owned, black-owned business, and she makes these badge rails and designs them. So definitely go support her. Reflections by Zaina on Instagram. Also, what I like to take to work, and I just started doing this, I've been a nurse for 5 years and I just now started to get all my supplies, especially as an agency nurse. Let me take a sip, y'all, because I'm thirsty. Okay, so what I like to take is my own vital sign supplies. So I know with everything going on, people don't like to really take their own stuff in there, but all I do is I wipe them down in between patients, and I wipe them down before I leave the facility with their Sandy wipes, and it's okay. So I have this BP cuff that I've been using. It works pretty good. What I like the most about this one, and I'll leave a link down below, is that it goes on the wrist, because the ones that go on the arm, a lot of time they do not fit your patients. Like if you have a heavier like patient, the ones that are like the actual cuffs that go on the arms, those don't fit well. So unless you get ones with like different like sizes, but I'm not doing all that, and it takes up too much space. So I like this one, and I didn't even take the plastic off, but I like this one because it goes on the wrist, because even if you have a heavier patient, more than likely they have a smaller wrist that you can still fit this on. Only thing I don't like about this is that it talks. So let me just,
last time, systolic 100.
yeah, so it talks to you as it's working, but I mean, I guess it that's a kind of a good thing, because it tells your patients like to not talk and to sit still, don't move your arms. So I guess it kind of does work in that case for you, and also it'll save their blood pressure for them. So I do like this one. And what I love the most about it is it does not take batteries. You can just plug it in and charge it. But honey, I need to look for my dang on charger. And the battery on this lasts forever. Like I only charged it one time, and I've had it for like 2 weeks and haven't had a charger yet. Watch, as soon as I try to use it again, it's gonna die. So let me find the charger for this, but I do like that. The next one is, of course, you want to take a thermometer with you, especially right now with things going on. Nurse B, with things going on, I have to always check my patients' temperatures every shift and chart on them. So whenever you're watching, I'm like, when things going on, you know what the thing is, the incident. Like we're watching the Avengers, the incident. So yeah, I always like this because it's a no touch. You just point it, and 97.5, it tells you your temperature. So then the next one is to get a pulse oximeter, and always write your name on your stuff. Trust and believe. Keep tabs on your stuff, okay? So the pulse ox, you all know that, put it on the finger, it checks your oxygen. So these 3 things is what you need to get your vital signs. So definitely get those, especially if you're an agency nurse or you do home health. You just want to have your own supplies, even if you're not an agency nurse, you work at a facility, because some of these facilities, I've worked at a facility before for years, they did not have proper supplies, okay? So I was just like, what the heck? Like, ugh. It took me forever to get these, but I got them, and I'm happy I got them. And I'm putting them on my taxes, honey, because that was a work expense. Next on my list is, even if you get the electric stuff, make sure you still have your own stethoscope. So I actually got this stethoscope again from Reflections by Zana. She sent them to me, and it got these little cute little charms on them. And she has the also this little detail that goes on the bell, or is that the diaphragm? The diaphragm? Yeah, the diaphragm of the stethoscope. So you definitely want to keep your own stethoscope. And I also have a, which I never use it. I probably should, because it has a little compartment. Oh, here's the charger. So here's the charger for my BP cuff. I didn't even realize it was in here. But yeah, this is the case that I have to go with it, and you can put other items in here. So I do think this is a good idea to keep your stuff in there after work. Before you get off, make sure, after you get off, make sure you wipe everything down and then put everything back into your case. As a pro tip, make sure that with your stethoscope, you want to make sure that you do not, I repeat, do not leave your stethoscope hanging on your little visor or your little window, your rear view facing mirror in your car, because what will happen is it will sit up there in the car hanging like this, and what will happen is that heat will hit it and it'll create like a permanent indent to the point where it'll break. That happened to my Littmann stethoscope, okay? My Littmann stethoscope basically was just burnt to a crisp because it was hanging up in my car. So do not do that. Keep it in a case or keep it in your bag, and I'll have a link to cases too that you can get from Amazon or from other shops as well. So take yourself a stethoscope to work, because you want to be able to assess lung sounds, you want to be able to assess bowel sounds, and if you have to do a manual BP, you want to be able to do that, because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes these machines, if they're not put on them properly or something's going on with the patient or moving, is not the most accurate way of getting the blood pressure. So sometimes you do want to get a manual blood pressure, and that leads me to the next thing. You might want to take a manual blood pressure cuff with you. Yeah, you might want to do that. I've seen, even if a facility doesn't have anything, that will at least have a manual blood pressure cuff. So that's that. Also, if you all do not, this is what I keep actually in my bag. So I told you all I have this larger one that I keep in my car, but this is the one that I actually keep in my bag. And again, in here I have my toiletries that I need, and I even, so random, I even have toothpaste and a toothbrush, honey, and some perfume, a little travel size perfume. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because I'm a Cancer, I feel I'm like a little bit of a hoarder, you know, maybe just a little bit. I always feel like it's gonna be the apocalypse. I gotta keep stuff with me in case something go down, but I like to keep that. And I used to keep I don't even know where I guess I don't need it anymore, but I used to keep a toothbrush and toothpaste with me, especially when I work night shift. It just wakes you up when you it wakes you up before you leave. It gets you nice and fresh, because who wants to be giving a report with some hot breath? Not me. So that leads to my next thing to take to work. I always take mints to work. Nobody want to talk about it, but if you're wearing these masks and you just decided on your break you want to get some Doritos, and you put that mask back on, you don't want to have that Dorito stank in your mouth. Breathing all that in. You already got to breathe in your own dang on CO2. So who wants to breathe in Dorito CO2? Not me. So I definitely keep mints on me. They, once again, it helps, of course, your breath to smell better. When you're giving a report, you don't want to have stank breath giving a report to somebody. Also, it helps you to like not eat so much while you're at work. So sometimes, I don't know about you, I just want to have something in my mouth. No, honestly, you think you're at work, you don't have that much to do, you're bored or whatever. Like, let me get something to eat. You don't need to eat, sis. Don't eat, bruh. Get you a mint, drink you some water. It will help you to like suppress your appetite. So definitely keep mints with you. I wouldn't necessarily say gum, just because you're chewing it and you know it's stuff in the air, you're chewing it and bringing it into your mouth. So I mean, you can take gum to work, but I, for one, I don't take gum to work. Also, what I like to keep on me, to me, this is a must. I cannot tell you how many times I'm in a room trying to do a treatment and I'm looking around and I cannot find these simple scissors. Keep them on you, like actually on you, on your scrubs when you're in rooms, because this will come in handy. I've had patients come from the hospital, they still got the hospital band on from like 5 days ago. I'm like, cut this hospital band off this lady. Why is it still on her? You know, and I just cannot find scissors, especially as an agency nurse. Like, I can't find simple stuff. So I love to keep scissors on me. These are the bandage scissors. I do put my name on everything. I keep this little bag. This is my bag that I carry to work. Look, my bag I carry to work. This is actually gifted to me from a coworker when I graduated from nursing school. So sweet. What's up? Hey, darling. So yeah, this is the bag, and it has all these different areas, you know, for all of your little stuff that you carry with you. It has the side pockets and all of that. So what else I like to keep in here is I keep a notebook. Oh gosh, she's a little messy. So yeah, I like to keep a notebook that if I'm like doing a report with somebody, I'll jot down little notes in here, or throughout the day I'll jot down notes, or somebody tells me something like, hey, you should go check out this, let me go ahead and write that down. I keep this in my book. This is my work. So yeah, this is my work notebook. Of course, I do not keep any like patients' full names or information like that in here, because that's against HIPAA, but it does help to keep me organized, especially as an agency nurse. Every time I work somewhere, it's totally different. So I do like to keep up with what happened that day, just to keep it as a reference, because at any time you can be deposed. Okay, at any time in your history of nursing healthcare, you can be deposed. So it's good to keep good records. Just make sure you're not putting anybody's identifying information in here. And also what I like to keep in here is on the front page, like the front part of it, I have all of my passwords to like logins when I go to different facilities. So I hope, if you all don't know, I am an agency nurse, so I work at different facilities all the time. So I have like 10 different logins for different facilities that I go to, and I like to keep up with them. So I do keep them here in this book, and I got it for $2.99. Okay, sorry for the stain, but I get it for $2.99 at Ross, honey, and it's just a regular little book. I am a stationary nerd, okay? Also, for my agency nurses out there, and just regular nurses too, I like to keep a little folder like this in here, and it fits in here perfectly in the back of my bag. I just fit it right here in the back of my bag, and I have all of my time sheets for when I work. I have all my time slips and copies of everything, so I can keep up with that, because once again, I work for 3 different agencies, so I like to keep all that there because I want to get paid. In order to get paid, you got to have your time slip signed and all that jazz, so I like to keep that in there. But even for work, if you need to keep certain paperwork, things like that in there, I like to have just a little just a regular little folder that I keep in here for reference for certain things that I need. You need a pen light. So whenever you're doing your neuro checks, you know, you're looking in your patient's eyes and all that jazz, you definitely want to have a pen light. I got this on Amazon as well. They were in a 2-pack, and like I said, I'll leave everything linked down below, but you definitely want to have these. There's been times I've been in the patient's room looking for stuff, and I'm like, hold on, let me see, and I'm looking for it, or you're looking at their skin and you need to look at certain things. This could be really, really helpful. You're doing a catheter and you're trying to like really see what you're looking at. Get you a pen light, you can be able to see, have somebody hold it for you. I've had to do that plenty of times. Like, not plenty of times, but sometimes you be like, okay, what are we looking at? What's happening here? Next thing is snacks. Snacks. I don't know about you, but I am a habitual snacker. I try my best not to be too much of one, but I like to take snacks to work. I actually did a video on my other channel where I got some snacks from this snack box company, like membership, that they send you snacks throughout the mail, and it's called Bunny James. I'll leave my discount link down below in the description box. But they sent me a box full of vegan snacks. You all know I am plant-based as well as my children, so that came in clutch when it came, you know, for work, because sometimes you don't have time to sit down and eat a full meal, or you just want to take a few bites of something before you get back out there working. So definitely take snacks with you. I like to take healthier snacks. I don't like to stop at the vending machine and buy stuff. I actually bought this from the vending machine at one of my jobs that I worked, but healthy snacks like this, nuts and like, you know, granola bars that are healthier, beef jerky. I like to use vegan beef jerky. I forgot what it's called. Primal Meats, I think, is the brand. Whatever, things like that. Something healthier that you can just throw in your mouth and just keep it pushing. Take snacks with you to keep yourself fueled up. So I definitely recommend taking snacks to work. I don't know about y'all, but I love to eat. I love eating. So yeah, that's that. This one, this is a must. This is definitely a must. You need to keep yourself a fanny pack. I wear fanny packs to work, and I usually keep my pens in here. Whenever I'm on my cycle, I keep toiletries in here. I'm actually gonna get a moon cup. I know, TY, y'all, but I'm gonna get a moon cup, y'all. Anybody else use that? Let me know. But I keep like a little bit of change, a few dollars in here. And you know what I keep the most in here? Because I keep it on my person. I keep them car keys, honey. I keep my car keys on me because I'm gonna tell you, I told y'all before, if something goes down, Nurse B will not be there to tell the story, okay? Nurse B gonna be gone. Even if I got my cell phone on a charger, okay, whatever. I can find somebody to use a cell phone. But my car keys, I keep my car keys on me in my fanny pack. No, hands down, that's what I do. And I like to keep it in my fanny pack because usually I'm carrying keys for my treatment cart and everything on me, so it's just too much in my pockets. Keep it on my fanny pack, keep it on me, and I can put a few things in there. I put my scissors in here, my pens, and my markers, and just keep it on me. I'm actually designing some fanny packs for my merchandise. If you can see under this video, you'll see all my merchandise that I have available on my site. I'm going to be designing some fanny packs as well because I am a advocate for the fanny packs. So definitely wear one of these to work. Trust me, y'all, like, you need to. You just have to. This is a must. If you don't take anything, if I don't take anything into that job, I'm taking my fanny pack with me and I'm putting my little stuff in there and I'm be able to work and I'll be good. Just in case I need to look alive, I like to keep Just simple stuff. Like I said, lip gloss, but right now we're not necessarily using lip gloss right now. Shout out to Rihanna, that Fenty beauty. Okay. And then I also like to keep some eyeliner, just regular eyeliner, and some mascara, because some days you just want to look alive. Like, this is just a simple look. Nothing to see here, right? But just some eyeliner and some mascara could really help to wake you up, especially if you're working day shift, you're working 12-hour shift. You just want to look good. You just want to at least look alive. So I like to keep that with me. I'm sorry about the lighting, you all, but it is what it is. If you are a girl with long hair, make sure that you are carrying, you know, ponytail holders with you. You can put that in your little toiletry bag. This is for my esoteric, you know, spiritual girls out there and boys. I like to keep crystals on me. I have a particular crystal that I love to freaking wear, and I'll put it in my fanny pack throughout the day. I'll put it in my scrubs and I'll hold it, and it just, I love this crystal. But I like to take crystals with me to work. It's not necessary, but for me, I really like it. And I have a whole other channel talking about crystals and all that jazz, so I'm not gonna get into it, but I like to keep this on me. I like to take black obsidian. Helps to protect your girl from all the energies going on in that place. You might also want to take, of course, some type of sanitizer. What did I say? I said ponytail holders, some type of sanitizer with you, because some of these places do not have sanitizer. I'm like, how, with everything going on right now? First off, you're a healthcare facility, but in general, like, you don't have, oh, my camera's getting too hot, y'all. Like, you don't have hand sanitizer, so my phone's probably gonna go off, you all. But I like to take hand sanitizer, and I might even take an empty one just so I can refill it while I'm at the job. Shh, don't tell nobody. One, take a water bottle with you. I really love to take tea to work. I like to take a thermos so I can drink my hot tea, because like I told you all, I just don't like to eat a whole bunch of junk while I'm at work. I want to stay energized, and to me, drinking tea is a good way to help fill up your tummy, and it doesn't necessarily, you know, there's no calories involved, and I just like it. It helps to make me feel clean out my system, and it helps me to get through the day. I like to drink that green tea, get my energy going. So definitely take tea with a thermos, or take yourself a water bottle, or a water bottle that can also be a thermos and a water bottle. You have to stay hydrated while you work. Trust me, you have to stay hydrated. Is a jacket. I just have this little regular jacket that I take to work. This is my work jacket. I only wear it to work, and I keep it in the car. I keep everything in the car so that in case I'm rushing to get out the house, everything is still in the car with me. Of course, take your lunch and things like that with you. You want to stay hydrated. You want to be eating good. You don't want to spend all your money every time you go to work to buy stuff from that job. So meal prep, do things like that, but take a jacket, because sometimes it can be super cold at these jobs, like ridiculously cold, especially when you work night. And then also, I like to carry some type of skin moisturizer, because you're washing your hands all day, and you don't want to have cracks and stuff all in your hands. You want to make sure your hands are still being moisturized, because cracks in your hands, you're going to be able to get, you know, microorganisms can get through those cracks, honey, and they can affect you. So I like to keep, you know, some type of hand cream. This doesn't even take up that much space, and this stuff lasts forever, so I like this one. I also like what is it, the regular, like, you can get it from Family Dollar. I need to get some next time I go, like the little Family Dollar, it's not their brand, but it's like the Palmer's, I don't know, it's the coconut butter, oh my goodness, cocoa butter lotion. Chad, and about lost my black card. But yeah, the cocoa butter lotion for like $1 or $2. I love those to moisturize my hands. I like to take shea butter, like whipped shea butter, to work to moisturize my hands in between doing stuff. You know, if you finally get a chance to sit down, moisturize your hands, let that moisture penetrate so you can still have some nice hands, or all that jazz. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. Oh, and always, of course, take your phone charger with you. Like, duh, girl. I actually have a phone charger that I keep in my car just for work. That's it. I keep it. I don't even take it out the car. I just got a little USB cord that I keep in there for work, and that's that. I don't take it out. I keep it in there because you just never know when you walk into a place if somebody has a charger for your phone, and you just want to make sure you're good and you're secure, because you're not at home. I'm a Cancer. I like to be secure at all times. So I hope this was helpful for you all. Let me know if you have any more video requests. So yeah, I hope you all found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Peace.